What is going on, everybody? My name is Nick, and this is the ROK Music Review, your place to discover and discuss Korean music. And I've got a very late little video here on this solo song from Kasper. And the reason for that is because DSP Media apparently just decided that they were going to label this whole thing a video clip instead of a music video or MV or anything that indicates this is actually the full-length music video to the song. So I was like waiting for the actual official music video to come out, and I guess that this is actually it. So we're gonna do it today. I'm sorry, but that's just the way it goes. So we're gonna check it out and tell you what I think. So as soon as I get the video started right now. I like the little intro right with like the change like that with a how it just kind of like the screen. You know what I'm talking about. You know, that's I can't say it. I'm sorry. Ooh, I was gonna ask like where's the energy? This is so lifeless. But it's got a little bit of life to it now. Or more life, which is good, because before it was okay. I can dig the changes between like the rap verses like this where she's just like I don't even care, we're just gonna that are lifeless, I guess you can say, and then these that got some feel to them. I dig it, but honestly, I actually like these verses. You know, I think well, I mean, I guess they just the flow is just completely different between the parts, which is cool. Heck is that? That's an interesting sounds to bring into a little breakdown. I don't know, I like it though. Obviously it's, well, you know, I guess it's a nice chord progression. I don't like how they ended that on that piano note. Cause I might be wrong, but it feels like they didn't actually resolve that sequence with the little with that piano thing. Like if you like if you know, like you'll hear, just as an example, right? As because we're taking this conversation from the end, right? From my perception, that they just kind of like left that little chord or that note progression or whatever with the piano that they used to like signal the end of the song. You know, they just kind of like left it. They didn't complete it. They didn't bring it to its, you know, natural resolution or something like that. So what that does is, and people will describe it to you, and you can kind of, to a certain extent, kind of get the feel of it when people actually like demonstrate it to you, where, you know, like if you stop a chord progression like somewhere halfway through or something like that, and you just stop it, it feels a little weird to you to hear it, right? It's like, or if you hear a chord on a guitar that's not complete, it feels weird because it just doesn't sound right, you know. So, you like to have that resolution of, in music and all that stuff, coming back to the natural sort of resting point, or something that feels natural, which is, of course, the completion of your sequence of notes, of your chord progression. I think they kind of missed that on the outro to that. So that feels a little weird to just kind of like, for me to be leaving the song on a little cliffhanger like that. But at the same time, it is kind of cool, right? They built you up and then they let you down, and then that was the end of the song. So I don't know. It's just an interesting way of doing it, because a lot of times, for a song, you want to have like a actual conclusion and a resolution to the entire thing, and they didn't really, end it naturally, I guess is what I'm really trying to get at. But I actually really liked it. That was definitely a very, very interesting song. And I'm not a huge fan of the rap or the hip hop music or anything like that. So this was definitely cool, because it was probably one of the more interesting, songs for me to listen to. And it really comes down to the fact that, like, the rap verses, or the different, I guess, the rap verse versus the chorus, I guess you can say, the flow and the feeling and all that stuff behind them is completely different. Like the verses and those parts, have like no life to them, and the flow is whichever way it is, and then when you get to the verses, then she actually puts in a little bit of, oomph behind it. She actually gets into it, and you can feel that, like, there's more life to them, and then the flow to those verses, or those lines, are also, they have their own way that goes as well. And it's all and it's different, and I like it. It's like two different parts of a song that feel, super different. And really the only big thing that changed is the way that the way that the rap lines are, sung. I guess they're sung, which is cool. I mean, it's definitely, it's something different, I think, or at least from a lot of the stuff that I've heard. Also, it's just a very interesting, contrast that you don't normally hear, or you don't frequently hear in music. You don't hear very much, contrasting, vocal lines so much. Music, yes. Vocals, not particularly frequently. But that's just, that's something cool. That's something that I got out of it. That's a reason why I liked it. So that's really all that I have got. I want to know what you thought of this song and music video. Let me know down in the comments below what you thought, if you liked it, if you didn't like it, why or why not, all of those things. And you can also, of course, hit me up on social media to let me know what you thought as well. On Twitter and Facebook, I got links to those profiles down in the description box below. And then when you're down there, you do have a link to an Amazon affiliates thing where you can buy just about anything on Amazon. But of course, I am suggesting you do buy K-pop albums just to support your favorite artists. And in doing that, then you do support me as well. You do support the channel as well. So it's a win-win situation in which you get something cool that you want, and then I get something cool that I do appreciate. So that's perfect. It's the perfect situation for everyone involved. So that is going to be it for this video. As always, I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.